What's up, guys? In this video, I'm going to break down the biggest mistake that guys are making on Tinder and other dating apps that are causing their conversations to stall and go nowhere and leading them not to get laid. Alright, so this video was inspired by a female fan of playing with fire. And basically she was telling me that she was having a hard time getting dates from Tinder. And so I expected her to be like 300 pounds and to be grotesque. But she was actually very attractive. So I was like, how can this be? Why are you not getting dates? And basically what she was explaining to me is that the vast majority of guys that she's talking to are just beating around the bush. They're just fucking endlessly chatting, and they're not going for the meetup. And she keeps signaling that she's down to meet up. She's communicating interest, and the guys are just not picking up on the cues. I was like, how can this be? So she sent me a shitload of screenshots. So I picked two of these interactions to really go through to demonstrate the point, how as a man, it's up to you to make shit happen. You can't just be around the bush endlessly. So let's take a look at guy number one. He opens her with "Bom dia." I think that's because she's Brazilian. "Nice matching with you. How are you?" She says, "Hi. Sorry for the delay here. Not great Tinder manners of mine. How sweet of you. In my native language, I'm flattered. How's your week? Where in Miami do you live?" So clearly she's investing a lot, right? So she's serious about meeting up. He says, "Hi. So far great. I live in blank. How about you?" "I live in blank. Never been to blank. Is it far?" "Nah, not too far. How long have you lived in Miami?" "Only 2 months. I'm a newbie." "Haha, that's cool. Guess I'll have to show you around a bit." So this is good so far. So he's basically, it's kind of like a nice little soft close. So far this guy's actually doing pretty good. Yeah, I'm still trying to learn my way around, but I've been doing good so far. I'm here mainly for the beach. Your dog, I think, is beautiful. What's his name? Beach, I love. I have to pick you up one day in my Jeep and we'll go. His name is blank. So this is good so far. He's also, already assuming the date. So far this guy's doing good. So you might be wondering, okay, where's the fuck up? It's coming. "Oh, we're Jeep buddies. I drive a Jeep too. Beautiful. I have a golden blah, blah, blah. 400 pounds, not so small. Cute dog. Super cute." So you can see she's investing a lot in the conversation. She says, "What do you like to do when you're not working?" He says, "Gym, beach, Netflix, drinks, ride my motorcycle, work on my house, pool, naps, jerk off, travel." No, I'm just kidding. "Travel, cook, barbecue, eat. I'm usually down for whatever. You, question mark." So here she tells him what she's into. And here they're talking about, Colombia. She asks her for her Instagram. She gives her Instagram. She says, "Medellin, beautiful. I look like Bogota bid," which is why I guessed it. "Have any kids?" "Nope, just my pup." "You don't like kids?" "I do when I have my own." "Haha, that's fair." So he doesn't want a single mom. Maybe he watches the Fresh and Fit podcast. So anyway, so she sends him, so they're going back and forth. So what does a loner, your words not mine, want to find on Tinder? So basically she's asking him, what are you looking for? She says, what does it say? "I'm a loner." "Your Instagram?" "Oh, I might have peeked at it. I'm sure I peeked more, LOL." So this has been going on for like 5 screenshots. And even though he's like suggested the meetup, he hasn't soft closed, he hasn't hard closed. So she's like, what the fuck? So at this point, from her perspective, she's like, yeah, I find this guy attractive. He's interesting. I want to meet up with him, but he's not going for the meetup. He's just hinting at it, right? So at a certain point, you have to stop hinting and you have to start doing. So he says, "Hey." She says, "Oh, hey, how have you been?" "Been awesome, just enjoying this awesome city. You, without me and what have you been up to?" "I've been sick, not COVID, haha." "Oh no, it's definitely going around." So here just more small talk. Here she double texts, "How are you feeling?" "Better." "Hi, yes, I feel better. How have you been?" "Feeling good, really, for the weekend, glad to hear." Then he re-engages, "Hey, hi." So again, just going in circles, just making small talk. He suggested them meeting up, but again, he hasn't gone for the hard close. And the girl at this point is just getting bored. Again, these are her words, not even mine. He says, "How's it going?" It would be better if it were Thursday." "Kidding, it's all good. You, what's happening for Thursdays, the weekend?" And again, they're just like kind of stuck now. And he's like, "Okay, what the fuck do I do next?" She's like, "Well, clearly this guy's just not going to make a move, so I better move on." So this is just a very sad case of a guy who easily could have gone on a date with her, and he didn't because he just never went for the hard close. Let's take a look at another example. So this time, she actually hints more explicitly that she wants to meet up. But watch how this guy just drops the ball. Here, his openers, "Hey there." She says, "Hi." His name, "Sorry about delayed response. No excuses." I guess that's her thing. She wasn't even that late. She was only 2 days late to response. I gave this girl a lot of credit. "Love your pics. You're so handsome. But I have to say that the dog and the kid win as most adorable." So again, she's showing heavy interest, right? "Thanks, son. You can have the dog and my nephew. When are you going to make time for me, though?" So, okay, he's suggesting the meetup pretty fast, right? So this is something that apparently a lot of guys do. They hint at the meetup, but they never actually go for it. I'm sure a lot of girls can let me know in the comments if this is something you've been experiencing as well. She's saying, "I'm doing it now. Really, you will give me your dog, or is he not yours?" So here's just, she says, "I'll make a lot more time for you." So I would have just picked up on that. I would have been like, perfect. You can prove it to me on our date, right? I would have just moved things forward. Again, the problem is all these guys, they're just dropping the ball. Lol, I already sold her. I was wondering too much. So here's your small talk. Oh, sorry, it breaks my heart. So here, she's going. She asks him, where in Miami does he live? He tells her. She tells him where she lives. So they're going back and forth. They're talking about neighborhoods. They're just making small talk here. I'm just going to skip. Okay, he says, that body's sexy. She says, well, thank you. You do what? Dogs and kids? Both, lol. 5 kids, 3 dogs. No, she's kidding. She doesn't have kids. He says, haha, kidding. Just 1 dog, lol. So again, so 5 screenshots, 6 screenshots in, and nothing is happening. So there he says, we should hang out one night. Okay, so he's finally, this is like a soft close. So she says we definitely should. Let me know when you're free and we can try to meet up. So she bites on the soft close. Now is the time for him to make the hard close. Cool, how is blank, blank, blank or blank, blank, blank night? He says, I'm off Friday and Saturday or on shift Sunday. Okay, no one gives a shit when you're off. Just say, hey, you want to hang out Friday or Saturday? She says, gotcha, Fridays and Saturdays definitely work for me most of the time. So she's really saying that she's down, might be free tomorrow night, Saturday have plans. She says, okay, then maybe tomorrow. Don't say maybe tomorrow. Either you can do tomorrow or you can't do tomorrow. What do you do for work? Why the fuck are you changing the topic? No one gives a shit what she does for work. No one gives a shit what you do for work. Just fucking make plans. She says she's down tomorrow night. All you have to say, perfect, let's do tomorrow night then, not maybe tomorrow. I built apps, IT stuff. Speaking of which, it's way past my bedtime for a work night. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow then. Because she's saying maybe because he said maybe, right? Oh, you're such a nerd. Total. You're leaving me already? Yes, sir, I have to. I'm in bed. Who gives a shit? Let her go to bed and hang out with her tomorrow. What time do you work? I'm working right now. I work 24 hours on 48 hours off. No one gives a shit. Oh, gotcha. I have a bed in my... Again, no one gives a shit. Like, he's just fucking ranting about his work. What he should be doing is making hard plans to hang out. So here they're going back and forth. He's talking about being the big spoon or little spoon. It's funny because a lot of guys accuse girls of being bullshitters, but really if you go from Tinder from a girl's perspective, it seems like the majority of guys are actually like professional bullshitters and just horrible at pulling the trigger. I don't think we get much sleeping done, so he's flirting with her. So again, she says most likely if you were down. She says, well, let's meet first and go from there. So she's heavily implying that she's DTF. All he has to do is literally make plans. Sounds good as long as you're fun. We'll have a good time. Night big spoon. We can touch base to see if tomorrow will work out. Good night. By the way, thanks, babe. And then again, he just doesn't follow up with her and plans are not made. Thus, meetup doesn't happen. Thus, no one gets laid. All right, hopefully you guys are seeing the big picture here. As a guy, you can't just chit-chat like a girl at a nail salon. You have to actually move things forward and make shit happen. You have to set up plans with a girl. You can't just be like, well, I'm off Friday night, hoping that she says, oh yeah, daddy, I'd love to hang out with you Friday night. That's not gonna happen. Most girls would be like, oh, cool. You have to be the one that says, hey, you free Thursday or Friday night? She says, oh, I'm free Friday. Cool, let's hang out Friday at 8. You have to actually propose hard plans, right? Because then the girl is actually gonna show up on the date. If you don't do that, then she's gonna get bored because you're not taking the lead and she's gonna find another guy that can actually pull the trigger. So it doesn't mean you have to go for the meetup on the first text, but you do have to get around to it at some point. You can't just beat around the bush forever like you saw the guys doing in the examples. Hopefully you guys found this valuable. Show us some love by smashing that like button, hitting subscribe, and clicking the bell for notification. Also, if you guys missed it, we're doing end of summer sale, so don't miss out on this opportunity. For more information, check the description. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time.